2,000 years ago, an ancient trade route slowly spread across a continent. As a historian, the Silk Road has always fascinated me, and this is the story of my journey along it. It ran all the way from China's ancient capital through Central Asia, through mythical cities such as Samarkand or Persepolis, until it reached the bazaars of Istanbul, the merchants of Venice. How much does modern Europe owe to the art, ideas, and innovations that arose on the Silk Road? To answer that question, I'll follow it through deserts and oases. I'll get to see the Silk Road treasures of Iran, now once more opening to travellers like me.
I'm starting to think that I may have actually been an Iranian merchant in a former life.
The Silk Road was a place of adventure and invention. It cut across borders and brought cultures into contact and conflict. In this episode, I'm in Central Asia, the heart of the Silk Road, a place of constant conquest and resettlement, of displaced peoples and ruined cities. The Silk Road's melting pot. It's the part of the Silk Road which Europe has often overlooked, but it's quite possibly to this territory that the West owes its greatest debts.
We weren't rediscovering our own ideas, we were discovering someone else's.
I'll meet the last survivors of a race, the Sogdians, who once traded from the Mediterranean to the China Sea. I'll search for traces of their art and culture. I'll delight in a city built by tens of thousands of captive craftsmen for one of the greatest conquerors the world has ever seen. And I'll go back to school, in the Silk Road cities where modern mathematics and astronomy were actually born.
Welcome to the Yagnob Valley in Tajikistan, the very heart of the Silk Road. I've got a feeling the roads here are roughly as old as the Silk Road itself.